Well, hello, this is Dave Shirley, and I was watching this morning a section on in the back of the back office for Project AWOL about adding your own contact page, and Crystal did a really good job with that. But I wanted to add something to that. I don't know if they'll let you use it or if they'll post it on this website, but this is what I decided to do for my contact form, and it's something just a little bit different. I already use Aweber and I'm already accustomed to how that works. So I basically went into my list on Aweber and I created a new form. And I just went to design a new form. I went through the design process with the contact Dave here and decided which blocks I wanted on my form, and I'm even going to redirect them to something after they fill out the form. And and so once you get that done, you go to your settings. You can call it whatever you want to. You can redirect them to a different page if you want to do that for additional information. Then you would go to publish. When you go to publish, you have several options here. You can say, I will install my form. My web designer will install my form, or have Aweber host my form. In this particular case, we're just going to select to have Aweber host our form. We'll go ahead and copy and highlight that link to our form. And basically what we did is went to the website and we typed in convert HTML code, okay, to iframe, okay, and we come up with this HTML converter website. On this particular website, all we needed to do was to have a URL, and that's why we got the URL from our Aweber account saying, well, Aweber will host the form. So we grabbed this URL, we went to the website. You can get the address right up here if you want to. Will be the address to the website. Okay, I'll give you a second so you can copy that down if you want it. Then we just paste that code right in this box. Okay, we decide our frame width we want. I set them both at 600. The rest of this was default. I did not change any of that. Then we hit generate. When we hit generate, it takes us to this code. Okay, this would be our iframe code. Here, we select all, Control C, or right click and copy, Command C on a Mac. Okay, then we go back to the to our blog site. Let me get on the right page here, because I've made these several times on here. So we're going to go create the page, and we do that the same way that she did that in the video, and I've created several of them here just playing around. So we're going to add a new page. For this instance, we'll call it contact 3. We'll delete it later. Okay, we're going to add that page. Then we still go to text just like she did. Okay, we'll make sure we have this copied because I didn't do that. Then we'll click in the box, Control V, and then it will be there. You can check the visual. Yep, it's probably there. Then we're going ahead and save draft or publish, either one you want to use. Now that creates our page. Then we're going to do the same thing that she did. We're going to go to media appearance and then menus. Okay, and in this case, we would go down to the bottom where it says pages, and this contact 3 is the one that we want to add. Simply add it to the menu. Okay, and once that's added to the menu, then we'll hit save menu. Okay, and boom, we would be done with adding our contact form. It's a little bit different than what she had, depending on what you want to use. You may want to use the way she described it, and you may not want to. This just gives you a little different option on how to do it, a little bit different way. And we would see the contact 3 would be right there. Okay, contact 3, and there is my Aweber contact form. It has my picture down here at the bottom, so they still get to see who I am. They can still read the about me if they choose to, but my contact form's here. Now what will happen with this, it'll go into Aweber. Okay, if I want to give them some responses or some follow-up emails automatically, I can do that. I can redirect them all from this one form, and I have the full power of Aweber behind my contact form. Let's go back now to the menu. Okay, we refresh this page. It's a little different page. It's probably going to ask me for my password again. See what happens here. It's thinking. Yeah, so it doesn't show that page on there. Let's see what we got. Here we go. On this page, I want to get rid of the contact 3 because I already have one on there. So I just hit the little down caret or the down arrow, click remove, and that menu item will be gone. Then I can go back to pages if I want to get rid of what I just done. I can go to contact 3. I can just send that to the trash. Okay, and boom, we're right back where we started. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little way to put Aweber to work on that contact form and give you some follow-ups if you wanted to do that instead of going to another site to have a contact form. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe they'll post it on the site. You guys have a good day.